gosh. Ugh. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay. No sugar-free Red Bull for me at the moment. I'm trying to stop myself from drinking that stuff at certain hours of the night. Penny, what's going on? So did I not come through, or did I not come through today? There was so much wax over at the mall to choose from today. I'm like, I better go, because I had I had the specific intent to buy those Tops Black, but they had wax everywhere in that mall. I guarantee if I go to the Super Walmart over in in Matthews County, I guarantee they'll have wax there too. They got wax everywhere. The girl over at Lids, was it Lids or was it Fanatics? The locker room, they call it. The Fanatics locker room or some shit. She was telling me they had Topps Chrome football there for a while. And one guy came in there and dropped like $5,000 and bought them all out, and then came back a second time to buy more. I'm like, holy shit. But, you know, like I said, that's not going to be a regular thing for me again. You know, this was just a fluke. So I know everybody was breaking my chops on my channel over here in the world of the Carolina Collector. When are you going to rip wax? Are you going to buy any more wax? Are you going to do any box breaks? Wee. So I finally did. I mean, it was fun. It wasn't nothing to write home about, but you know, I mean, hey, I got those 2 Shohei Ohtanis. You know how much those Ohtanis are? Base Ohtanis from that set? $50 or more a piece, and I pulled 2 of them. Now, I didn't price out the... Oh, man, they must have just did that today. Holy shit, is that bright. Yeah, this place needs freaking replacement street lights all over the place. There's one that they did. I see they replaced this. Holy fuck, is that bright. Holy shit, is that bright. Oh, my God. It's like contained sunshine on a stick. But anyway, welcome everybody. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel to grow immensely. Subscribe to the channel. The channel grows and grows, folks, because of all of you. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Check out my eBay store, the Carolina Collector 001, which I do have some updates for all of you, by the way, who have shown some interest in stuff that I'm looking to part with. And yeah, I actually did do a comp on those 2 Ohtanis. They are about $50 to $60 each. So value-wise, that's not bad. I haven't comped the other cards yet because, quite frankly, you know, I woke up so early and kept bouncing in and out of my sleep last night that after I did that box, those rips, ripping them boxes, I took care of some errands at home and slept almost all day. You have no idea how relaxed I feel right now. You know, because I didn't have to put work into the car today, which is good. Because most of the internals are done as far as like the interior is concerned. There's nothing else to do. The relays one of the 2 relays that I ordered are on their way. I ordered for 5 in one order and then an extra 3 in another order, just in case. Yeah, so the autos aren't that bad either. So value-wise, I didn't quite get back the value out of those 2 boxes, but at least it's something to build on. So, but yeah, I've just been dragging ass all day. Like, I woke up, you know, wandering around my apartment like a dum-dum. But at least I feel nice and relaxed, because at least I know it's one less thing for me to have locked up in my cranium. That the aesthetics of the inside of the car, the interior, are finally done. I don't have. That's one thing I don't have to worry about. So at least that's out of the way. But the resale value on those cards should be pretty good. I'm probably going to sit on them for a little bit, see what happens. But, you know, thank you guys for participating in that. Man, you guys and gals got on my case. When are you going to rip wax? Are you going to rip wax again? Are you going to buy more wax? Did you try this? And then I'm like, oh, yeah. You guys are like mosquitoes. I say that in a good way. You know, I try to come through for my viewers, and sure enough, like I said, you know, I haven't bought expensive cards like that in a very long time. Oh my God. It was like opening up Breaker's Delight. And those were like $500 a box. At least with these, you're guaranteed an auto and some kind of parallel, which is great. But the chances of pulling like a super card like Otani, I mean, like I said, the 2 base cards that I pulled alone are like $50 to $60 each. So I still got to look into the other parallels that I pulled out of them 2 boxes, but yeah, I've been dilly-dallying at home, just relaxing. I really needed to do some catch-up sleeping. No, I don't want free flowers. Thank you very much. I appreciate the offer. No, thank you. But anyway, so what I did is I went back through my my focus is more baseball than anything else. I'm not big on football. I'm not big on basketball or hockey. I mean, they had Topps Holiday NBA basketball. I didn't want that. They had a lot of Panini football. Man, there was Panini football everywhere in the mall. But I've ripped Panini before, and I'm not too impressed with the product. I mean, unless you get lucky and you're one of those guys that gets a downtown or a Kaboom or whatever they call them things. I don't have such luck in that set because there's too many players in the pool. You know, you got to realize it's football. What the fuck is this guy doing? He's like, I'm letting this guy go because here's another one on my ass. I mean, what the fuck? Really? You got to get off my bumper, man. Fucking idiot. He looks like he's drunk. Stupid ass. Ah, here we go again. I can't have a moment's peace in my own vehicle without somebody riding my bumper. See, they finally closed down Party City. Well, they were talking about that for a long time. CMPD. Maybe with CMPD on the road, these people will fucking behave themselves. But anyways, with that being said, yeah, I'm not much on the whole football thing or basketball or hockey or any of that. So, but yeah, there was wax every place. Barnes and Noble had a whole wall filled with wax. GameStop, I'm impressed with GameStop. They had a really nice selection of wax. They had a lot of Topps Chrome Update baseball for 2025. I was this close to buying like 6 or 7 boxes of Update, which has X-Fractors and all that kind of stuff. But the only reason I didn't buy Topps Update, and why I didn't go too crazy last year, is because the rookie class sucked. I mean, what, James Wood, Ben Rice, you know, guys like that. It really wasn't such a great year for rookies. So, but I got some decent pulls out of them boxes. I mean, again, there's not really a lot to write home about. But if I can get at least half of the value back in those 2 boxes, I consider that to be a win with my experience now doing that sort of thing. So I'll sit on them a little bit and see what happens, see what the resale is on them. The Otanis are a guarantee, anywhere between 50 to 60 bucks each. And then you got the 2 autos. Fuck. I've been doing this a lot lately. I'm gonna have to see the doctor because I don't know what it is. If it's maybe just a bad habit of mine that I guzzle liquids too quickly, or whatever it is, because lately I've noticed, even off camera, if I start drinking stuff, I start choking like almost immediately. And it's been happening more and more and more. I can go to Target right now too if I want. Valentine, which is a quick right turn right here, but I want to check out the Walmart here in Matthews and see what's sitting on the shelves. But again, thank you everybody. I'm glad I saw some of the comments from some of you, which is awesome. I know you guys haven't seen me rip wax in a while, so there you go. Promises made, promises kept. Sound familiar? Promises made, promises kept. But yeah, there was just tons and tons and tons of wax. It was hard because, like, I went there specifically to grab those 2 boxes of Topps Chrome Black. And I chose those cards very specifically for the reason that they're higher end cards and the resale on them is a little bit better than most. They had a lot of Topps Heritage. They had a lot of Topps Stadium Club. But I'm like, I prefer to stick with the premium stuff because at least the resale value on them is pretty significant from what I've seen with certain players and certain cards. And again, the 2 Shoheis, the 2 autos are not, well, I mean, they're not the best autos, but they're still not too bad. Got a bunch of rookies. So, can't really complain. Yeah, again, I'm trying to stay away from the sugar-free Red Bulls at nighttime. I need to break that habit. But yeah, I slept. I slept really, really good today during the day. I mean, I might be up all night, but who's to say after I take this random drive? I mean, I do want to go check out the big Walmart, though. This Walmart here at the Arboretum They stopped selling wax because of the theft. I wish they had a paywall, a literal paywall or a glass wall. A lot of people at my local grocery Walmart were complaining because they got sick and tired of the fucking safety glass that they put up on the laundry detergent and fabric softener and dryer sheets and all that stupid stuff. So they ended up doing the entire aisle over again. And now they got cameras everywhere in some of these aisles, which is good. It's not, that Walmart gets so busy, you're standing there for like a fucking half hour with your thumb in your ass, waiting for Walmart staff to show up just to unlock the door so you can grab a bottle of fabric softener. You know what I mean? And that went down the wrong tube, boy. Pardon me. Yeah, it's the DEI squad. You know how it is. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. So, Mayor, get a load of this one. The fucking mayor of Charlotte fucking quit. Probably because of the same reasons why Sheriff McFadden was under a lot of heat. Why a lot of the city council now have been indicted for all sorts of fucking fraud. It's the DEI squad, Basketball Americans, I shall refer to them as. Oh, it's racist. It's the fucking truth. Mayor Lyle, whatever her name is, something Vile, Live Viles, whatever the fuck her name is, don't know, don't care. She gave up her position as mayor of Charlotte. Just like, what was it, like 5 or 6 city council members and the fucking sheriff? Well, it's all the DEI squad of Basketball Americans. That's not being racist. That is a fact. Anybody can fact check me right now and go look. How many city council members are getting busted here in Charlotte? And now the mayor walked out of her position because of whatever dirt they dug up on her. So now we have an interim mayor, which is going to force another election, of course. Racist. Facts are facts, folks. It's not me being racist. The simple fact of the matter is that is who is getting busted. Left-wing black Marxist socialist Democrats are the ones getting removed from their positions because, well, you know, they want to turn Charlotte into a communist regime, but thank God for the GOP here in North Carolina. So, but anyway, let me get back to the channel here quickly. So, if you go to my eBay store, any of you that are customers of mine, I pulled down some listings that were sitting there for a while and relisted them as auctions again, like what I did a couple nights ago. And those auctions were a success, by the way, except for one card that didn't sell. So I went back, relisted a couple of cards as auctions because those cards have been sitting there and nobody's buying. So I'm like, you know, the only way I can push the issue is to relist them as auctions, which I did. I did list the Nolan Ryan 1969 New York Mets Mitchell and Ness jersey. That's up there right now. I started the auction at $20. And the Harry Kane Bayern Munich jersey from this past season, since I have the new one coming. It's in transit right now, as a matter of fact, coming from Germany. That should be here at the end of the week sometime, hopefully. I will, most likely, I'll probably do it when I go back home. There's CMPD right there thinking they're slick, but I see them. I have now officially arrived at Matthews County. So, I am probably most likely going to sell the throwback Jackson Dart jersey that I bought with the off-center number 6 on the back. I keep looking at it, and the alteration shop where I live won't touch it because for them it's too expensive, which is fucking ridiculous since they're always working on graduation and wedding dresses and tuxedos and business suits. I don't know why they don't want to put their hands on it, but whatever. So I'm probably going to sell it on eBay because I wore the Jackson Dart jersey a couple times, the regular royal blue, their standard home kit, and I love that. I love the way that jersey fits. So the size 48 was a little too big anyway, and I based that off of my previous Vapor Fuse Elite jerseys that I got. So I'm definitely going to be selling off that jersey. I will put it in the listing that there's a manufacturing defect, that the 6 is shifted to one side. You know, I'm not going to, I'm not going to lie to my potential customer base when it comes to that. I will put that in the listing when I have the chance, but yeah. I definitely have to put it in the listing because what's going to end up happening is, even with the photos, you have to assume people are stupid. I'm sorry to say it, but when it comes to the public and it comes to buying things, you have to assume that people are dumb. I'm sorry that I have to think that way, but if you don't point out the obvious to people, because people don't do a thing called reading, people don't know how to read, or if you don't point it out point blank, then they'll try to get something for nothing. So I'm most likely going to sell it via auction. Whatever I can get out of it, I'll get out of it. Do the best I can to get what I can out of it. And make up the cost for the new one that I just ordered. I ordered for another Jackson Dart retro jersey. In a size 44. So it'll fit me better. Hopefully they manufacture this thing where the 6 is centered the way it's supposed to be. I didn't really want to buy a second one, but I can't stand looking at that jersey in my collection. It just looks it's such a fucking eyesore. I'm sorry, if that's one thing I'm very anal retentive with, are my jerseys. If they're not spot on or close to what the players wear, and it's got a blatant mistake on it, then it's a turnoff. It's a real turnoff. So once I do this little drive, I'll take a gander at what's in Super Walmart here. I just crossed into Matthews County a little while ago, so I'm going to the Super Walmart here. I'll see what they got wax-wise. I'm not going any faster, man. You can fucking squeeze all you want between my car and the one ahead of me. I'm not going any faster. Sorry, I have a very strict personal policy of not going over the speed limit, which is 45. And I'm driving a cool 40. But yeah, I'll probably list it tonight once I get home. I still got plenty of time to do it. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. So I'll go in there, see what kind of wax they got, if they have any wax. This Walmart's always been very good to me when I was opening up wax on the channel. They always had wax. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when I get there. Unfortunately, when it comes to custom jerseys, like this Jackson Dart jersey, you can't return it. They don't accept returns. I tried that in the past with other jerseys that I didn't like. You know, and I've bitched a lot here on YouTube about 2 or 3 jerseys that I bought from Fanatics that were just a fucking nightmare. That Anthony Volpe jersey was probably the worst jersey I ever bought from Fanatics. I'll never buy a premium baseball jersey like that ever again. Not for that price, in that condition, and in that fit, where everything's all fucked up and screwed up. No, thank you. All right, come on. I mean, honestly now. I don't believe in breaking the speed limit, but come on now. Jesus Christ. You know what it is? Because certain people don't trust themselves behind the wheel of their own vehicles. It's called lack of confidence, man. Either you drive or you don't. Oh shit, is Walmart closed? Don't tell me they closed this Walmart super early now. Oh no, it's just the, what do you call that? The hardware or homeware or the garden center or whatever the fuck they call that in Walmart. Yeah, it's open. Okay. Majority of the cars are parked over here, which means that this door is closed. Or is it? It looks like people just walked in. So what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to go in this way. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to drive through these handicapped poles here. Because I know I can, because I got the skills. I got the skills. Come get your fills, because when I shoot, and if I shoot to kill, I came to get down. I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. All right, folks, I'm going to call this live stream a little early. I want to get in there because it's almost 10 o'clock. Thank you once again. Check out my eBay store. There are a couple jerseys for sale right now. As a matter of fact, I did list some cards for auction because I got a feel for the room. Them cards have been sitting for a little too long, so we'll see if I can move some product. I really have to shrink down my inventory on eBay and start moving some product. And before I go, I started talking to a new woman. That'll piss certain people off. I started talking to another girl today. And we're supposed to video chat tomorrow. I mean, we were texting and texting and texting, so yay me. We'll see what happens. I don't want to get too happy or too excited because I know how these things work. All right, I'm going to go inside, folks. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. I'll see you all very soon.